If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, then change your attitude. Maya Angelou. This is a very sad, sick, and serious situation that we have that went down in Springfield, Illinois. If you from Chicago or if you from the state of Illinois, period, you know Springfield is like the police capital of Illinois. My uncle actually graduated from the academy in Springfield, man. Shout out, Unc. This is basically where all police go to get their training and graduate and shit like that in the, in the state of Illinois, Springfield. With that being said, it's a lot of police in Springfield, Illinois. They crawling with police. We seen this in 2020. This same type of thing in 2020. Different form, different gender, but the same thing with George Floyd. How they basically sat there with their knee on George Floyd's neck until he eventually passed. What happened to Sonya Massey was a lot more gruesome and a lot more unnecessary. On July 6th, Sonya Massey, a 36-year-old black woman, was shot in the face and by police after calling 911 for help with a possible intruder in her home. Now, of course, we've all seen that video at this point. If you haven't, it's not hard to find. The video is very disturbing, and the situation is even more disturbing considering the fact that this woman called the police because she thought that someone was either trying to break into her house or had broken into her house. Now, clearly, whatever the situation was, something was mentally off with her at that time. I do agree with that. And it was just weird. But she called the police for help. So when she dialing that 911, when she hitting them digits on that phone unknowingly, she was calling the Reaper. She actually called the Reaper to her house to come confiscate her soul. The Reaper showed up under the guise of the police, as they often do when it comes to us. The police never show up when it comes to black people with the spirit of help. They always show up with this defensive spirit, with this watch that nigga spirit. You know, you're literally called to help this woman. You go over there and you shoot her in the face. Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't scared for his life, or not necessarily scared for his life. He was scared that she was going to throw that hot water on him. And boiling hot water, if it hits you, it's not going to kill you, but it can mess you up real bad. Second, third degree burns. But this is what you got a taser for. This is what you got mace for. Why is it that when they dealing with us, it has to be legal? You pull out a gun and shoot the woman in the face? Even if you did feel like she was approaching you with some boiling water and she was going to throw it on you. However, whatever. You pull out a gun, man, and shoot this woman in the shot, a headshot. You shooting to kill? It would have been a little bit more understanding if you'd have shot in the leg. Shot in the foot. You could have shot in the goddamn pinky toe. She would have still been here. You shot her in the head, man. What about a pot of boiling water is giving lethal force? There was no lethal force. That's why they charged him ×3 with murder. But at the same time, we see this time after time after time after time And it's easy for it to happen to us because how the media portrays us and the things that we do. See, what they don't tell you is Julio and them, the Mexicans, they get into it just as much as we do. Kyle and them, the Caucasians, they get into it with each other just as much as we do. But it's our shit is broadcasted a lot more. We don't own no media. We don't own nothing around here. Only thing you can count on niggas to do in unity is vote Democrat. Which is sad. I said all that to say this. We opened the doors for this shit and then cry and complain about it when it happened. Ain't enough being done about our children and our elders being shot down in the street. People coming into these people's houses, running into people's houses, man, taking whole families away. That's you, and you, and you, and you. If not directly, then indirectly. Because you responsible for this shit because you raised this little scumbag that did this shit. Why are you not doing everything in your power to not become a statistic? Why is it that us as a people only earn 1% of the wealth in this country? Why is that? How have we not progressed over the years? Why is gangbanging still a thing? Some shit that started in the 60s. It's 2024. Finna be 2025. We're going on 70 years of this shit. The Italians ain't even thugging like they used to no more. Everybody else that is thugging, guess what they doing? White collar shit. They not pitching woo on the block, trying to sell a fucking Nick sack. Waiting on the motherfucker to hop out their car at the gas station to steal their car. Waiting on little John to come out so you can do a hit on him. With a switch that you stole from some niggas that you was clicked up with, that you beefing with now because you stole their gun? Come on now. Come on now. How long do we continue to be ungreat? How long do we continue to be the fucking laughing stock of the not only the United States, but the world? Y'all ain't sick of this shit? Y'all ain't sick of this shit? See, we always talking about, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't gonna tell you, it ain't got nothing to do. All this shit got something to do with everybody. Real talk. Until we start learning to get in that business, man, speak up about more than just some shit, about more than just police brutality, it's gonna keep on happening, bro. It's your boy SN.